So, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another episode of Perceptive Learning Zone. And today we are going to be touching on a new discipline that is computer science. Today's session is all about featuring an introduction to the domain of computer science. And we start off by talking about what is the bachelor's in computer science, right? The Bachelor of Science in the Computer Science program, also short for BSCS, that is a 4 year undergraduate program that delves into the fascinating world of computers, algorithms, as well as software development. So, as technology continues to shape our lives, the bachelor's in computer science graduates, they are playing a very major role in a very pivotal role, I would remark, in terms of driving innovation, solving complex problems, as well as creating cutting edge solutions, right? So first of all, like I said, right, if we ask ourselves what is bachelor's in computer science, right? So the ultimate focus of this degree program is to equip students with a solid foundation in computer science, right? So it is a 4 year program, right? Like a lot of other disciplines, it comprises of 8 semesters. There is a final year project, right? Students, they typically in this course, in this program, they learn about algorithms. I'm talking programming languages, databases, data structures, and more. So if we talk about the conceptual foundations, right, it introduces students to the inner workings of computers from binary systems all the way to high level programming languages, right? So this program, it covers both software development as well as computer hardware concepts. You would ask yourself, why should I choose to do a bachelor's in computer science? So first of all, I would say there is automation everywhere, right? The rocket of Neil Armstrong that landed on the moon, right? Its processing power, well, you multiply that by a factor of 500, at least that is the processing power of the cell phones you have in your day-to-day lives, right? So in today's world, every industry, it relies on computer programs. So the graduates of computer science, they are in high demand because businesses, they need automation in order to thrive, right? And obviously, this program, it fosters creativity. So people will learn to create unique solutions, whether it is developing apps, whether it is optimizing algorithms, or be it the design of user-friendly interfaces. And obviously, you can explore various career paths when it comes to this degree, right? So once you have this degree, you have loads of career options, right? I'm talking about working as a software engineer, where you typically get to develop robust software applications and systems, right? You could become a computer programmer after getting a bachelor's in computer science degree, right? You could write, test, as well as maintain codes for various projects. Along with that, you can be a mobile developer, right? A mobile developer creates Android as well as iOS applications, right? We can become network engineers who sort of design and manage computer networks. You can become a network administrator, right, who maintains network infrastructure. You could manage databases efficiently with a job as a database administrator. You can lead software development teams as a software product manager. And also, you can always become a cyber expert, also known as a network security expert, right? Then people ask me, Hamza, what are the typical salaries of bachelor's and computer science graduates in Pakistan, right? So obviously they vary depending on the types of organizations, their locations, as well as the level of experience that is required, right? So if you talk about fresh graduates in private organizations, they can expect salaries between 30 to 70,000 per month, while government positions offer between 50,000 to 90,000 per month, right? With 1 to 3 years of experience, private sector earnings range from 60,000 to 1,20,000 per month, and government roles, they pay between 80,000 and 1,50,000 on a monthly basis. Now, professionals who have north of, I would say, who have more than 3 years of experience, right? They can earn over PKR 2,50,000 per month in private sectors and up to more than PKR 1,80,000 Pakistani rupees in government roles. So salaries, they tend to be higher in major cities, with multinational companies offering competitive packages, especially for those with specialized skills like data science and cybersecurity, right? Um, at this stage, there's a question that pops up that what are some of our challenges when it comes to doing a bachelor's in computer science, right? So obviously, I would say number one, there is a robust curriculum, right? The bachelor's in computer science program, it covers 40 different subjects and almost 30 computer fields, right? So it is a very intense learning journey, right? There's obviously continuous learning. The technology is evolving at a rapid rate, right? So you need lifelong learning in order to stay relevant. And obviously, along with that, you need problem solving. That can be a big challenge in and of itself, right? Especially if you look at our curriculum, which doesn't really inculcate problem solving from the get-go, right? But obviously, they're saying in life that behind every cloud there's a silver lining. So we got some benefits. What are the benefits? Lucrative salaries, right, which get even more with experience, right? There's career growth, right? We know that there are fields like machine learning, artificial intelligence, and big data that are offering exciting prospects. I've already touched about that in my previous episodes that were revolving around artificial intelligence, right? And obviously, there is industry demand. You will find many organizations that are hiring, be it in software development, education, government, as well as the communication sector. Then there is a question, what are the different specializations of the BS computer science program, right? So there are a lot of solutions, there are a lot of specializations, folks, right? Specializations include artificial intelligence, you got data science, you got game development, there is security, there is programming languages, specializations include systems, software engineering, business intelligence developer, data architect, applications architect, infrastructure, enterprise architect. You could become a data scientist, data analyst, data engineer, right? So just make sure that you keep on gaining skills, the relevant skills which are required for a bachelor's in computer science program. And what are these skills? I would say some of the major skills that come into my mind, they are programming languages, you have algorithms and data structure skills, there is database administration and management, there are operating system skills, there are software development skills, you got communication, problem solving skills, adaptability, you have analytical thinking as well as continuous learning, right? So what is the eligibility criteria, right, for getting, well, first of all, what are some good universities in Pakistan that are offering this program? Well, obviously, there are a lot of universities, but some that come in my mind are you got FAST, you got LUMS, you got ComStats University, you got NAST, you got, I think PIAS is also doing it. You got Ghulam Isa Khan University. These are some high profile universities that are offering a computer science program at a undergraduate as well as at a postgraduate level. So when it comes to eligibility criteria, fee structure, and information on scholarships, like I keep on enumerating before, always make sure you research the course website of that particular university, because every university is going to have its own criteria that the students need to fulfill in order to get admission. So generally speaking, the candidate must have a minimum of 60% marks in matriculation or an equivalent examination, right? A student should have obtained at least 50% marks in HSSC or an equivalent examination, right? So to apply for this course, you need to make sure that you study mathematics at the intermediate level. As far as the registration process is concerned for being enrolled in any university's computer science bachelor's or master's program, right? So it varies, right? Sometimes in the past, students would generally visit the college or university, fill out a form on paper. But nowadays, obviously, with the advent of the Industrial Revolution 4.0, right? So the students can apply online, right? The applicant has to submit the registration form along with the CNIC and the attested academic certificates. It is mandatory to fulfill all the admission requirements, right? It is mandatory to fulfill all the admission requirements. Otherwise, the admission form will be rejected. So this pretty much sums up the introduction to the computer science program. And obviously, in the upcoming videos, we'll be talking a lot more about why there's so much demand for this program, why it is so ubiquitous in and of itself, right? We'll be discussing the scope of this program in Pakistan and abroad. And obviously, we will be discussing ultimately whether or not a degree in computer science is worth it. and not to mention share a few success stories to motivate candidates who are thinking of pursuing this field, right? So please stay tuned, fellows. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back with much more engrossing content. Thank you very much. Keep rocking, and may God Almighty bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.